going to talk about Toshi. Toshi has been pulling back for a good minute, right? We've been down since August 11th. We've been having this nasty pullback, and now we are currently at 0.00058. We're going to talk about this and where I believe Toshi is about to go next. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice, but let's get straight into it. So, as you can see here with Toshi, it has been pulling back the last 30 days. As you can see, 24.8% down, but we're still up 474% in the last year. The 24-hour trading volume at 13.5 million, 247 million in market cap. So, Toshi has been pulling back bad, right? People have been upset that Toshi is not performing the way that they want it. But something that people have to remember is that we are still inside of a bull market. This is literally just a cool off period. It's shaking out the weak hands. Bitcoin is still bullish. Everything else is still bullish. Really, Bitcoin is all you have to be worried about. Like, just watch the Bitcoin prices and then everything's going to follow behind that. See, the thing with Toshi is one of those projects that did extremely well earlier this year, right? Toshi was doing extremely well. Like, Toshi had huge numbers. So right now is a cool down period. Now other coins are becoming the outliers because in the bull market, there's always outlier coins. And all these other coins here are now the outliers, like all these random new coins like MYX Finance. There's a lot of different coins that are outliers right now. But Toshi is not. And I'm seeing a lot of utility coins being the ones that are pumping. You don't see many meme coins here. Like this one dog Bitcoin, that's a meme. That's a meme. But other than that, you do not see any other meme coins because the meme coins, it's not meme coin season yet. The meme coins are not going off yet. When it's altcoin season, the money then flows from altcoins into meme coins, but it's not meme coin season yet. So we have to wait for altcoin season to be over for that, not even to be over, but for the transition from altcoins to meme coins. So we haven't even transitioned to altcoins yet, not 100%, right? Even though Bitcoin's dominance is dropping, Bitcoin is now at 56% dominance. It was at 56.3% yesterday. Watch my videos from yesterday. But yeah, it has been dropping the dominance of Bitcoin. But I believe once Bitcoin gets closer to about 50% in dominance, then we may start to see altcoins and meme coins coming up, right? And that's around like 50%. Some people would even argue 40%. Back in 2022, at the end of 2022, we went all the way down to about 30, 35%, 37%. So I think if we see Bitcoin coming back to about the lower 50% area down to like 40%, then we're going to see some nice movement inside the market. 2018, 2017 altcoins were becoming a little bit more dominant. If you look over here, 2018, 2019, Bitcoin started taking that dominance back. 2021, that's when altcoins started to pop. 2021, you start to see Bitcoin coming down a lot. The Bitcoin dominance, that is. So we already see Bitcoin dominance coming down. So you see right here at the end, you see how it's curving downwards. It's curving downwards. You see over here from 63% down, right? Let's just look at this area here. This area here has been a downtrend for Bitcoin. And actually, I'm going to need to take even further from there. Like, I'm going to need to see all of this, right? Look at how it's coming up. Look at how the dominance is going from 38% up. The dominance is still going from 38%, then all the way up here to 60%, then all the way up to 62%. But now watch how it's dropping currently as we are looking at it. It's literally dropping right before our eyes. So the Bitcoin dominance is going down and we're switching into altcoin season. It's confirmed, but it's going to take a little bit of time. And we're probably going to see September being a red month. Like, September is always a red month for crypto and stocks. So we're probably going to end up seeing a lot of cryptos going down too and being red. So I think Toshi is still bullish, but right now we are inside of a point of time inside of the crypto market in general that is not really going to benefit Toshi as much, right? Toshi Mart coins still nice. I'm still bullish on hemp. I still own hemp. I haven't made a video on it in a minute, but I'm still bullish on it and still own it. There's a lot of different things inside of the Toshi Mart that are down. Coinbase 50 index was at 1 million market cap. Now it's at 464K. Moto was above 1 million. Now it's at 800K. So a lot of different coins are in their pullback phase here on Toshi Mart, but Toshi has made it clear that they're focused on Toshi Mart, like all eyes on Toshi Mart, let the flywheel fly. So they're still adamant on making sure Toshi Mart projects and Toshi Mart in general does well. So I still think that Toshi is bullish. Now, 945,000 holders, that is all good. But let's kind of move away from all the Bitcoin talk and altcoin season talk, and let's just talk a little bit more about the gains here that we're currently seeing inside of Toshi. Well, not gains, but losses. So that's pretty much what we're seeing. We broke down below this trend line. We had a nice trend going here. You know, we hit it twice here, and we were about to hit it for a third time. Once it hits the third time, then it's confirmed. But right when we got to that third time, we broke it. So now we are below that trend, which definitely sucks. So what if we enter a downtrend from here? We have to always have these what ifs, right? Well, if we enter a downtrend, right, then this is the trend that Toshi could follow, right? It could do something like this, right? Do I think it's going to? No, not 100%. I don't think it's just going to trend down here. I think that we're going to have a breakout before something like that happens inside of Toshi. Now, if you look over here for the RSI, not RSI, the MACD down here, you can see we are switching into buying volume. Buying buyers are starting to step in on the MACD. On the percent R trend exhaustion, you can see the short-term trend is down here, which means it's bearish. Long-term trend is kind of at that equilibrium space where it's right in the middle. So long-term trend is still, neutral, but the short-term trend is bearish right now. That's why we're seeing the current downtrend looking the way it is. That's the daily chart. We could come over here on the 4-hour chart, and now you can see on the 4-hour chart, the short-term trend is now coming for a pullback. Long-term trend is on the bottom, trying to come back up. So 4 hours, pretty bearish. So honestly, in the short term, we're pretty bearish here inside of Toshi. I'm not gonna lie, we're pretty bearish in the short term. On the 1-hour chart, the MACD is switching into buying pressure. You see those green candlesticks forming, that one green candlestick, and you see the lines here crossing at the bottom of the RSI, and you see the selling pressure dropping off and the buyers coming in. So the MACD is looking bullish on the hourly chart. The percent R trend exhaustion on the hourly chart is also bullish. That's why we've seen this pump right here. It bottomed out. The short-term trend, the white line, bottomed out. The long-term trend, the blue line, it got halfway down there and then it just curved up because the short-term trend bottomed out, and now they're both heading back upwards. But once we get up to this area here, once we get up to here on the percent R trend exhaustion, there's a possibility that we could have a nasty pullback, just kind of similar how we've seen here. So we'll wait and see, but we'll probably be around this level here. There's a possibility that we can get that rejection at 0.0006. So just wait till we hit 0.0006, and we quite possibly could get rejected there because that's that trend line level. Notice how we hit that rejection here, and then we briefly broke past it, and then we still got rejected. Same thing here. We hit that rejection here. Same thing here. Hit that rejection, briefly broke past it. So there's a possibility that we can get another rejection. But if this is not a rejection, and if this is actually a breakout and not a false breakout, we could see us coming back up here to 0.00063. And from there, we can try to build that momentum to, get back up. But as of right now, the short term is still looking slightly bullish. If you're looking really short term, we're definitely going to have an increase in the price here. But I think over the next week, we'll end up seeing more information from there. But as of right now, we are going to see that slight increase in the price. But even though the price is increasing, the short term still looks bearish, right? Because if we get rejected there, we'll pull back down even more. But I think that we're still in a good space here in Toshi. I think we're still in a good space. Right now, I'm still bullish long term here. Remember, like this bull market is probably going to end by the end of this year or the beginning of next year. We've been in a bull market since the beginning of 2023. That's all of 2023. That's all of 2024. And that's almost all of 2025. That's almost 3 years now that we've been in a bull market. We will be in a bear market by the end of this year, or by January or February of next year. It'll be the end of the bull market. So what I need everyone to realize here is that we are still good here inside of Toshi, but September itself is looking bearish. You got to think before all this September stuff, Toshi was looking decent. Toshi was looking decent. April, at the end of April, after all the Trump stuff, went off the rails after everyone stopped focusing on the Trump, on all that Trump tariff stuff, we started to go off inside of April. Huge, massive gains. And we might be seeing the same type of gains now coming up on the next pump here for Toshi. So as you can see there, that is the increase. I didn't actually click the right one, but yeah, I still believe that we're gonna have some nice pumping here coming for Toshi very soon. Now, let's go ahead and take the date and range calculator, and we're gonna bring it up here to the top, and that's about 376%. So from April to May, we had 376%. So that's 1 month. So we know what Toshi can do in 1 month. We know that Toshi can do absolutely insane numbers within 1 month. So if we were to do something similar again, then we would see something like us, taking out a zero, going up to 181% at 0.0016, right? Then if it keeps going, now you're looking at 0.002. So I think Toshi is going to do some insane numbers, and I think a lot of people are going to be upset. The top of this Fibonacci is at 0.0025, which is 331%. So I think a lot of people are underestimating Toshi. Toshi's price was extremely high about a year, not even a full year ago, but at the beginning of this year, at the end of January of this year, it was at 0.0014. 0.0014. That level is just a huge price target for us that we had reached back there. So if we just get back up to 0.0014, 0.0015, we're still doing insanely well for Toshi, right? And that would look like Toshi coming up here to this level, about 150% inside of gains. So I think this is about to happen soon. Other people might not, but we'll see. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Let me know what you guys think about this. And when I say soon, I don't mean this month. I mean by next month to the month after that, right? This month isn't soon to me, like next month or the month after that. So when I say soon, it doesn't mean it's gonna happen tomorrow. It's like next month or the month after that. That's kind of how I see this right here. But anyways, this is all I got for y'all today. Go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.